Hi, dear listeners, good day. You're listening to the fourth episode of The Conch. Like many of you, even I got surprised with the sudden announcement of Dhoni's retirement on social media. This episode is a humble tribute to Mr. Mahender Singh Dhoni, the one of the finest captain India ever witnessed. The uncertainties leading to the retirement of Mahender Singh Dhoni will be forgotten soon enough. And what will remain are the certainties and the pride of performance over the years. Should he have retired earlier? Or at least should he have cleared the air earlier? It does not matter. Dhoni was under no compulsion to make it easier for everybody else, especially those whose job is to tie up careers neatly and move on to the next big thing. He is the man who enjoys playing for a team he loves, whose fans return the love many more times over. A man who has played 90 test matches, 350 one days and 98 T20s will naturally be missed. This, in addition to being the country's most successful captain, taking India to number 1 ranking, leading them to the World Cup win after 28 years in 2011, the World T20 in 2007, which set up the IPL revolution to the Champions Trophy in 2013. In white ball cricket, he is one of the all-time greats. His 84 undefeated innings pushing his average above 50 in one-day internationals. Dhoni has led in and won more matches than any other captain in T20 internationals. Dhoni's supremacy had profound impact on Indian cricket. And not just in terms of statistics, he rose from what was then backwater of Indian cricket, the East city of Ranchi, and continued the work begun by his predecessor Sourav Ganguly. He turned to the non-traditional cricketing centres and discovered players of international standards. Dhoni's elevation as captain continued a process begun with the aristocrats, the Maharajas and Nawabs, who led in early years, the middle-class players who followed, and then small-town talent who spread the game. This, in some ways, reflecting the evolution of Indian society itself. He was 8 years old when Sachin made his test debut, and within months of taking over, Tendulkar was saying, "I am delighted the way Dhoni has conducted himself. He is a balanced guy with a sharp brain." Dhoni was easily accepted by the seniors in the side, a tribute both to his potential and fairness. He learned from his predecessors like Rahul Dravid, under whom he played 19 tests, and Anil Kumble, under whom he played 10. These two men are from southern state of Karnataka, brought to the job a rare intelligence and man management skills. "I want a team," Dhoni once said, "that can stand before an advancing truck," and he worked at building such a team. As a player, the amazing thing about Dhoni was that might look inadequate in another player, a gimmick even, worked well for him. Ex-Indian keeper Syed Kirmani said initially he lacked copybook basics as a wicketkeeper and criticized his habit of standing on his heels to receive the ball rather than on his toes. The corkscrew one drive or helicopter shot was uniquely Dhoni's. It was seldom imitated because it was inimitable. Retirement is a difficult thing, both for the player and his team. Dhoni, as he prepares to leave the international scene, can take comfort in the fact that his successors are already in place. He leaves Indian cricket in good place, back as the best team in the world with a captain who is as hot as he himself was cool, but just as successful, and new wicketkeepers ready to take over. He will be missed for his remarkable self-control, his ability to change the tempo of a match either through sustained hitting or gloomy defense, and his manner of encouraging bowlers, especially the spinners, from behind the wicket. In the later half of his career, he appeared at times to have eyes on the back of his head, with his ability to run over the batsman behind him without looking at the stumps. He also patented the way of avoiding the recoil with his practiced manner of either taking the edge from the bat or the throw from the field without wasting the time to take his hands back with the ball. It is a significant contribution to the art of wicketkeeping, anything that saves time. In 15 years, Dhoni played 538 internationals, scored over 17,000 runs, averaged 45 with strike rate of nearly 80, held 634 catches and effected 195 stumpings. Only 5 players in the history of the game have played more internationals. Only one of them was a wicketkeeper, and none of them led in as many matches as Dhoni did. His will be though boots to fill. But Dhoni's legacy goes beyond figures and reflects the arc of India's societal transformation. It will include self-confidence he brought to large previously ignored sections of the population and emphasize the old-fashioned dignity and respect he brought to the game and its players. From Kapil Dev to Saurav Ganguly to MS Dhoni, the Maharashtra and Delhi maniac BCCI had always been unprofessional in handling separation of legends and their retirement. Mahender Singh Dhoni, the finest and the coolest cricket captain India ever witnessed, will be missed forever and ever and ever. Jai Hind. Okay, listeners, with this we are near to episode closure. Stay tuned to our podcast for more informative discussions. Please keep listening and share if you like. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.